I am headed out to our first pop-up market of the season. We're heading over to the Copper Easel and Super Official for a little table pop-up. Let's see how it goes. Hey friends, I am back from my market. It was great. It was a fantastic day. So now I want to share with you 3 tips or 3 strategies that I took into account before going to the market, so that if you have markets or pop-ups that you're thinking about doing yourselves, hopefully these tips will come in handy. And then at the very end of this video, I'm going to share my top 5 product categories from the pop-up event today. So to give you some background, the event today was at the Copper Easel here in Rome, New York. It is a art gallery where I sell a lot of my embroidered products, my embroidered earring, embroidered hoop art, and there are all kinds of different artists that sell their work at the studio. There's painters and photographers, ceramic artists, all kinds of artists. So it's not the huge gallery, but it's a nice community gallery. Inside of this gallery is also a coffee shop called Super Official. They make, in my opinion, the best coffee in town. They're very knowledgeable. You can get a great coffee, tea. It's just a nice weekend setup. So today is Saturday. I set up on a Saturday, and yeah, it was the weekend before Valentine's Day weekend. So I was hoping that people would want to shop for some gifts and some supplies and just some goodies. So the 3 things I thought about before this particular event. The first thing I wanted to think about was my space, the space I was going to have. I was just going to have a table set up today. I wasn't going to have my full 10 by 10 booth. When I'm thinking about that, I didn't want to bring every single item that I own. In the past, I've tried to pack every single item, get samples of everything. And I don't think that was a mistake, because when I was first doing my markets, I didn't know what was going to sell. So I brought a little bit of everything. But now that I know the Copper Easel and I've been there for a while and I've met a lot of people in the community, I know the types of things that they're looking for. So today I was very strategic about the types of products that I brought, knowing what they like and what they enjoy and what has worked well for me in the past. The other benefit of not bringing every single item you own is that you don't have to worry about overcrowding. Sometimes when you just have a single table, it's easy for your product to get crowded and it's hard to shop and it's confusing to the shopper. And quite honestly, having less made setup time so much easier. Usually our setup takes about an hour and a half, especially for a big 10 by 10 setup. Today we got everything done in probably 30 minutes for setup, if that. And we cleaned up in probably 20 minutes, again, if that. So it was a great day, made it easy. So the first tip is just kind of know how much space you're going to have and take that into consideration when you decide how much you want to bring for setup and for your products. The second tip I have, and I kind of touched on this already, is know your audience. Once you start doing more and more pop-ups and markets and setups, you will kind of start to know what people are looking for, what's selling best. And again, I was in an art gallery, so I made sure to bring some of my artsier pieces. Like, whereas for like a holiday market, I might bring more like Christmas ornaments or holiday ornaments, knowing that people are looking for Christmas decor. Well, here I'm in an art gallery, so I'm going to bring art prints. And I know that they love my hand embroidered jewelry because it's usually little like landscapes or flowers or something like super creative that they're going to like love and appreciate. So I made sure to stock up on those items. So you're going to want to make sure that you know who your audience is and what they're looking for. If you've never been to the market before, then take note of who's coming. Is it small families? Is it artistic creatives? Is it, people who love certain types of products? Just take note, and every market might be different. It might not be the same for every pop-up, every market. So take notes so that the following year, if you decide to join the market again, you know exactly which products to bring and how you can help your customers best and make sure that you're finding products that they're going to need and they're going to love. And the third tip I'm going to give to you that I still have to remind myself about is it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. This week in my studio, lifed really hard, and I did not get as much product done as I wanted. I wanted to make more landscape jewelry. I wanted to have more colors available in my little quilted necklaces and pendants. I didn't have time. I wound up having to do a lot more administrative work and make a lot of phone calls, and I have a lot more correspondence than I was hoping to have this week. That's okay. I decided that whatever we had done was going to be good and we were going to show it and just be there and engage with the community. I work by myself so often that anytime I have a chance to like get out in the community and see some bright shining faces, that's going to be the moment. I'm going to enjoy it. And taking that pressure off also just makes the whole experience so much less stressful. So if I had, worried about bringing, tons and tons of product and staying up late to make sure it got done, this whole experience would have been 10 times more stressful. And quite frankly, we don't need any more stress. There's enough going on. So just do what you can. And it's okay to build and grow, and life happens, and just give yourself some grace. If you need that reminder, here it is, because I know I need that reminder all the time. Okay, so without further ado, here were the top 5 product categories from today's pop-up market. So at number 5 were our new Happy Grams. We didn't sell a ton of these, but I was glad that they were found. I think what I'm going to do to make them easy to find in the future is I might put like a little label on them, like directly on the packaging that says what it is, or make like a little print out, like a card insert maybe that will tell exactly what it is, or just maybe a little bit more signage. Today I didn't bring a ton of signage because, again, we were trying to minimize, trying to declutter, make setup nice and easy for ourselves. So I had like a menu style sign. I didn't like tag every little bit and have 400 tags all over my table. Everything was priced directly on the item, but I usually have some larger marketing signage that people know like how much things are. And I didn't have those next to the cards. So maybe for a bigger show, I might. It's food for thought. Take notes as you're doing these markets about ways that you can always improve. I don't care how long you've done this. There's always something you can improve on when you're doing these pop-ups in these markets. I was glad that they were found. Someone saw a Happy Gram. They liked it. I had a number of people remark on them. They were super cute and such a good idea. So it seems well received. I might be adding them to my Etsy shop. I'm definitely going to be adding them to my website. So I'll be linking everything in the description below. So all the products here that you see, I will try to link them all in the description below so that you can go and shop on my website if you see something you like. And I might try to get some of these up on Etsy too. The number 4 product that sold best today were my art prints. I was so excited. We were in an art gallery. My art prints along with my Happy Grams are brand new. I've never brought these to markets. I did not know how they were going to go. And we actually sold an art print today. And it was only one, but that's okay. I thought that was super cool. It was, especially for such like a nice, small, like intimate community feel art gallery, to even sell one is just, it was a good, nice feeling. Someone said they wanted fresh artwork into like, it just feels like so nice to know that they wanted a piece of my artwork to hang on their walls, and it felt inspiring enough that they wanted to hang it up. So that was really cool. I was really excited about that. Now I will say these top 3 categories, the 3 categories I'm about to share with you, blew away all the other categories. These were 100% my top 3 from today. And again, it changes from market to market. So coming at number 3 were my bookmarks and stickers, especially my bookmarks. Now, the people who love to go to this art gallery and this coffee shop, they also love books. They tend to have like regular like book reading events where everyone can come and grab a coffee or a tea and just come and hang out and read. So I know that like my bookish girlies and my book lovers are going to be there. I had a number of men and women and everyone in between buying bookmarks today, and I love that. I love that I could give them a little something special to enjoy while they're reading. Number 2 were my bags and pouches. I love that they've been just so useful. I know that people are using them for their art supplies. When I walk in and I see someone pulling out their pencils or their paintbrushes, and it just makes my day. I just get so excited that I can create something that they'll enjoy. What I love about the pouches is that they're washable, so you can throw them in the wash. So if you're using them for makeup, you can throw them in the wash. If you're using them for travel, you can throw it in the wash. If you're using it for your paintbrushes, you can throw it in the wash. So it's just nice. For the most part, they have my designs. I need to do a mushroom design because I don't currently have a mushroom design in any of my collections. And this crew loves their mushrooms and their nature and their botanicals. So I clearly need to do a botanical collection or a foresty collection. I'm adding it to my list because I did have to go to a local fabric store to find a cute mushroom print, but a couple mushroom bags did sell today. And coming in at number 1, no surprise, was my hand embroidered jewelry. This has become one of the products that I just love to make. They take a while, but it's just so satisfying. And I know like I'm an accessories girly. I love having on a pair of earrings. It makes me feel like a little bit more confident and a little bit more like a little bit of an extra boost. And I'm hearing that, the customers that are coming to visit me, they're they're gifting the jewelry and they're sharing it, and it's telling a story because a lot of times they're landscapes, they're flowers, or they're themed in some way, or they're cute little icons. And I just love that they're getting so much joy out of the jewelry. It makes me so, so, so happy. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I think I want to start doing a small business series, like maybe just dropping short videos, like maybe once a week. If this is something you're interested in, if you're a small business owner, let me know in the comments below. I'm thinking about even doing like a Canva series. So if you need some marketing tips, I found that a lot of my small business owner friends who are just starting up their small businesses are trying to use Canva, and it's feeling challenging. And I use Canva nearly every single day. There are shortcuts you can use. They're similar to the Adobe shortcuts, and I work with Adobe also almost every day, if not every single week. So I'd be happy to share some of the shortcuts to just make life easier with marketing. Goodness knows when we're running a business, marketing is a hurdle. I have struggled with it personally. I still sometimes struggle with it. So if there's any tips that I can give that will make your life getting off the ground with your business easier, I want to share. Because if I had those resources when I was first starting, it would have saved me a ton of time, and I want that for you as well. So let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about small business life or crafting in general, or if you're some of my embroidery friends, hello, thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here too. Let me know what you want to see next. Thank you so much for following along, friends. Until next time, happy stitching.